This April, we do more than talk. We remember, we reclaim, we reconnect. On the Brunch, history is no longer in the background, it comes alive. On this journey, we ask, who are we? The untold discovery. Before the name, before the maps were drawn and borders claimed, before Pedro's ship touched our shores, before the chains tried to silence our story, we were the first footsteps on this soil, the first voices in these forests, the first names carried by the wind. Temne, Mende, Limba, Kono, Fula. Not tribes divided, but the roots of one tree. We rise from kingdoms, from chiefs crowned not by gold, but by honor, from lands where trade was tradition, where food told stories, where cloth spoke identity. We'll walk through the resistance, the hot tax war, the rise of democracy, and on April 27th, 65 years of freedom, we celebrate together. This April, it's not just history, it's our story, your story. Tune in to Radio Fry 97.1 FM, The Brunch Show, Monday to Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. So listen not just with your ears, but with your spirit. From roots to reality, let us uncover who we truly are.
With Rocal Commercial Bank's SimCopper app, it's fast, safe, and reliable.
Tired of standing in the queue? Do all your banking transactions with Rocal SimCopper without leaving your seat. Fast, safe, and easy.
You can download the app from App Store or Play Store.
Star 919# with or without internet.
You can send e-copper to any mobile number.
Send and receive money instantly.
With QR codes, you can take your business digital.
Across banks and mobile money accounts in Sierra Leone. Instant payment across Africa.
So, what are you waiting for? Download the SimCopper app now.
Show inside Radio 97.1 FM. I hope say una day beside on our radio, and I hope say una day enjoy, throughout April. We don't make them specifically for show say April na a special month for all Sierra Leoneans them, and as a family inside Radio Fry, we take them very personal for make sure say we talk about everything so far. We they talk about we country salon, everything where they deal with we country salon. We they talk about how they take with time. We they talk about but this morning we get a very powerful topic where we they talk about this morning. And in the studios with me, I get two powerful guests. We go there with me this morning for talk about, everything so far we'll get for talk about this morning. But before ever we go into, what to get for talk about, I want to make you remember, say, this is not the largest radio network, na salon, and you always for stay tuned to your radio so that you not go miss out anything so far where we get for you inside this month. But my name na Frankstella. We want to go straight to the verse of the day as usual. And it'll come up from Proverbs chapter 2, verse 6. And it says, for the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. God in word not a lie, in all the fail. Anything we got talk so far, full of wisdom and they get an understanding. And we quotes they come up from civil rights. We say education unlocks the doors to opportunity. Everybody need for be informed these days. Whether they upline, whether they listen to me from upline, whether they in a tongue, yeah, everybody need for be informed. That they should say yes, you are aware of what's they happen around the community, around the country, and all around you. So I want to do the honor this morning for introduce we guest them to it this morning, and then go introduce themselves. Hello, good morning, welcome to the Brunch show. You can tell viewers them on their names. Them I start with a gentleman because today we'll get a gentleman now. Miss, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Almami Kamara, but popularly known as Alman Kams. I'm the founder of World Squad and also the president for Book Lovers Community.
Wow, that's a mouthful. Good morning, welcome to the Brunch show, and I'm glad you joined me at this morning. And to we beautiful lady in the red, she's putting on a red dress. I wish I can get a red dress for Valentine's, but Valentine's don't pass. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, family. Really listen and watch me. On a customer, then I ask back.
I did tell you.
Me on Fati was Ali Mojishola Ushakonte. Me then at the media as a media practitioner. They work for the Africa 24 newspaper and also get me own platform there when I use Corner. And also Mina Baker, the Lai Baker.
Wow, a handful also. This is not a very, very powerful thing for you, but we guess them how much then carry within themselves. Yesterday they talk about, how the rebellion starts for the hot tax war. And today, I want it just sound like a part 2 of what we started yesterday. And this morning, when they talk about taxed to resistance. Remember, I said yesterday, when they talk about how the rebellion starts. Why make the people then decide for sure say, no, we not agree for the HUT tax. We not agree because we don't build we homes them, we don't make we communities them, and when I just come from nowhere and I can't tell we say we for start for doing it there. So this morning today they talk about the tax we cause the resistance. Now a continuation of waiting so far we talk. But me today I they chill today because we guess them na full package. And as we talk about, the conversation today, we want for also understand say this topic now one of the most defining moments them inside we country salon, inside we history. And the hot tax war be happen inside the 1898. And one of the things them we I feel like every Sierra Leonean for be aware, whether you're not a historian or whether you're not a historian, it's really, really important that we know who we come out, the things that we don't, the challenges that we don't face as a people, as a nation, and also where they go. So this is more than history. What we about to talk today is more than history. Now a lesson where me and you two for learn from, and it gets beautiful story of our identity. It gets so many things about with dignity, what we stand for, the footprints, the legacy, leadership, and the courage for resist oppression. So I start with the gentleman. I will make you give them some hints about the entire thing about the hot tax. Because initially, when me and you be the talk backstage, you make mention of HURT tax and HUT. So I want to make you go in depth to that point where people will get a better understanding of waiting actually the people let me go through when are the HUT hot tax war and the experience, because sometimes the experience can go way beyond waiting actually, history define them as for be. So I want to make you give it more.
Like I be say, it was not like even though it was imposed on houses and all, but to the people it was just like HUT, like not HURT, sorry, not HUT. So reason being is because now sorry to say this, but we people then be uncivilized. They don't know anything about tax. And imagine I don't did me house, I don't build me house, then I don't do maintenance me house of myself. Then you when a stranger, you come on over and then you say, una begin pay tax. But it's not a matter of una begin take pay pass, but was those people enlightened about why they should pay the tax and waiting how the tax get forgot about. So it's a matter of me understanding why I should pay, and it's a matter of accountability. So Governor Cardo in 1898, it come with a mandate and say, "Una know waiting, una begin pay tax." But by Buga, even though insect beget small understanding, and they can meet Timney man in land, you expect you expect some say a need for sorry to say this, myself I get half Timney, but the power business go de para. So it was just like you coming to take over. Why I have been here, I know what the people are going through. I know the suffering they are going through. So why are you coming out of the blues and say, I need for pay tax? So even by Buga for pay tax. So this was just like say pauper on Avodoam. And the people
beyond
were
the
not
will of the people.
Yeah, and the people were not ready for it. Imagine we get money, we don't know say Salon a rich country. So if we don't be educated, say we get any kind of money then trust me, we say for when I ask we for pay tax, that we say go wash down beginning because we get the understanding.
Yeah.
But after the 1898, we get for no say this country is rich.
Yeah.
But what have we done with the riches? So it was imposed, and the people were not educated about why they should pay the tax and what the tax is about.
I like the fact that you use the word imposed. And for we listeners, then, when they talk about imposed, now something where they force for make you do pauper, right?
Yeah.
Now something where it beyond your will. You not get a choice. So my lady, I just want to know when it comes to the point where in people then let's say the one them will become impose the tax by the people them the Sierra Leoneans them. How or what do you feel say we were not there, but just want make we just get a creative way wherein we go experience exactly some of the things. Then, like for instance, when them people are so they don't tell them say una for begin for pay. What if it's go be the first reaction, especially like for we woman them when we spouses then can get property. That most times they can say sometimes usai woman day some compromise go day. You understand for make certain issues then dilute. But as a woman now talking, I want you for talk from that perspective. What do you feel say could be some of the experiences of them people them in terms of when they begin for impose? What's not the reaction? How they go don't react? How you feel say some of them go don't react compared to now?
Well, first off, I don't want to explain in the feminist side. Yes, but the hot tax war or house tax war. Now, like a war we be say, you when are the tenant, they can't tell me when are the landlord for pay for meals. Or for pay usa the tap, na me land. Yeah. So now a fet we be happen during the 1898, 1st January 1898. So between Governor Frederick Kadu and also Bible, the great man, where we really feel for recognize most of the time, because for me the hot tax or house tax will not be a resistance war. We be say it be help in terms of salon gaining independence and all, yeah. So during that time then day, like I say earlier on, if you are the tenant, they can't tell me say for la pay for me house or me land who say you meet me. What you I use that money they do? You not tell me what you I use the money do. And if you look the time then they will then be the collect the money, not for not for the protectorate too.
Yeah.
Because now during the indirect tool system, that's be they go on.
Okay.
So now for their own the colonial administration, then they be they collect the money for fund their own.
Yeah.
Not for the protectorate. So the people then be they suffer. So now not be telling what you now do with this money, what you now they do with them. Now collect money no more, but what you now do with the money. And also them be charged like because them say you will get bigger house now like 10 shilling you they pay.
Wow.
You will get smaller house not 5 shilling. They can't tell me for pay meals. That I don't big draw between the people and self.
Yeah.
Because if me don't get me house, I don't get me land. Then they can't say this for pay different past me. If they begin make then they think say this you want out partial business between or what's that bias. So you asking about how the people they feel. Of course, they not they feel good, because if you see maybe God I'll talk earlier and I also say Bible when at Timini, aside from the Timini, because not to Bible and no more be fet that fet day. It began in coming the way be the supporter in the likes of Kailondo and Suluku, where they be the supporter with weapons and all for fet the fet. Although and not be succeed in the fet, but as time goes on, other people in back be grab for revolt against that house tax war. Till them be careful set up the frontier police force and all. So and the people are not be they feel good, because you know they can't tell me say la pay for it. Yeah, they can't give me money no more for like go they fund your own
lifestyle
administration and lifestyle. Yeah. Whilst me they suffer. And I'm not used to the payments they owe you, they ask me for pay. Me don't used to that bad certificate system. Where they give me this, I give you that. So the people be they go through a lot, and I make them safe they revolt.
So like because me not a historian, but I can really like for land. Now they can always have something can make something happen, and I feel like the colonial people were quite comfortable to that point where they get in mind what kind of personality and define or make the rules. You understand? So I want to make we be enlightened a little about why make or waiting be the starting point wherein then with money has to come. They were comfortable. We give them the audacity, the mind for making them, come up with them kind taxes.
Well, I was saying that through the Berlin conference.
Okay, you can go in.
Because now that they don't start. Because if the one the way they don't colonize some parties, some certain parts in Africa, they go and show that they in power. Like waiting they go on soon at the world modern days. All my one showing you super world power. Yeah. All my one showing safe. So now like that all my they do waiting for Usai go and how Usai go show say yes. Na me only abembe na me only take it this. So now like that all my be the show be the try for show in safe.
Okay, yeah. That's a very, very powerful foundation. We are glad for the fact that we get the lay for make we get a better understanding. But when it comes to the taxed to resistance, because now we're topic Nande, from what I get, when they talk say when you hear the term tax to resistance, it means say the people then be there at a position where they were pushed to a point of where also I got the government policy not be favorable to them. And then they be make the revolts, and they be make the retaliate to the point that then they say, no, we not just sit down. We not go allow certain things then for happen this way, because not so we customs them, like not so we lifestyle, we get our own way of living, we get our own way of handling things, we get our own medium of exchange. So I not go come up with hot tax war. So I don't know inside in history, if history be highlights any of the advantages them where maybe the colonial people they don't talk to the Sierra Leoneans and say, we wanna pay this, now this one they get. We make any
Firstly, let us just talk about the language barrier maybe between that of the protectorate and we own people them. I believe say if the people them for don't understand what the white were saying, or maybe the white self no be get a better way for communicate to them. But Salon people they no get problem. Salon people that we talk to them fully it's guy for bio there. You don't know say they will do it even though they will persist, but they go do them. But the problem here is supremacy. Like you they can't fight for something where I don't build, I don't suffer for. So we self need for show up. And the war, let me say, was not the force of the war not come on mainly for the people there, even though the people were complaining. But if the leaders were not standing there, that war did not for don't take place. And if Bible slightly not for don't stand and for don't compromise, trust me, the tax for don't be imposed on them. But it's because of the leaders that they have on that particular time day, now you make the tax not be imposed on them. So coming back to the advantage of this particular tax war, I think that we have been educated, even though the waitsman they not educate we why the tax war, but up to now we they pay tax. And I think that the tax maybe it was not only for the protectorate, I think now a way for develop the community and the country, but like I said, language barrier.
But when it comes to language barrier, I feel like there were people, Sierra Leoneans na the colony, maybe they communicate to the one where they na the protectorate, right? Maybe they tell them, say, this the wait man, maybe they talk about.
During that time, then they because if we get some chief, there will be a petition against that.
Yeah.
About 26 chiefs. Yes, where if you say now Bible and now you can say this, now you can make the babati business now.
Enough for happen.
Yes, say this enough for happen. So now like something where if you say like where me because I just say sometimes then the way you achieve something in life, you know they take them by force. Now two step by step or come by you. Yeah. Aside from the language barrier, where I think say itself not be a factor to the hot tax war. Now the other reason have been they're not being able for sit down with the chief there. At least when I sit down, when I count to one word. Now this so now we want do. What you say? Una accept?
But why that not be happen? Because
una accept. Now this so now so get for do with the money what would they collect? Or we una pay this, now this una go get on this. So all in factor then they not be there. Although something then they east guide and from we
course
we talk so till we no go talk all the time. Now wait to read.
Now
I think
Bible itself for don't be better for explain this story.
Bible explain them, but the person will be explained to I don't forget his name, but it not being talk everything. Yes, because what I read. I've been find out say the tell where them free we can continue back in chieftaincy. It be explained to person where I don't forget his name, but it not been talk everything.
Sure, our
yes,
be passed.
Our thing be passed. Yes.
Wow. And yesterday somebody they make one of the powerful callers they make mention say we owe Bible an apology.
Big time.
Because waiting Bible will be fights for. Now we they continue with.
Yeah.
So as we talk about the tax to resistance, we want for also talk about the policy, even though we don't begin talk about lay foundations on that, but we want to talk about some of the policies that will be the cause oppression to the people. Aside of the hot tax, so I feel like they get sub policies then way be attached to the main hot tax, so will be the trigger the people, will be they make the people that lost confidence party with madam. We go on for talk about some of them things then they
well like how this no more doing this way more than 10 years. We get some certain then they way the one day way they govern we can say or do where we not can agree with. Yeah, although sometimes then they will cry, we can complain. Someone can say me I don't guess for talk. Because if I talk such a waiting they do about them, then they do nothing. They just listen no more. Waiting they want for Larry no. Or waiting they want for Larry nine then go talk. Not to waiting we for no, then they talk. So during that time then they are go say although during the indirect tool system where you get the protectorate, you get the colonial administration or not. You be get some certain thing the way the colonialists them be they do to the people because if you look pin you go see say them be they take advantage of the people them, especially where they are the protectorate.
Yeah.
Some farmers them they not be they get them produce them, but you can't to them now them produce them they be they take. They carry go
because they're not informed. They
inform them. No nothing. So then thing then they all can they boil up to person, they trigger person. So till you reach to the time where you not go be again. It's a talking.
Boss.
Just like how we see now, you will get something and the way leaders they do or talk or say, but we will not agree and we can protest and all. But to say talk me democracy done the differ small from what he preach about because if we see the practice of democracy right now It's not democracy.
Yeah, and
all,
I think
you know.
the other thing is there was lots of dictatorship. They were dictating too much, wherein whatsoever thing they say now for happen. So the people and they not be get enough voice and they not be get enough decision for me. So whatsoever they say, like just take example of the tax war, and also them they use we people them back for work now farms there and our slaves and different other things them. So and you doing that alone, like economy land, you wait for car work for me. Now me they work for you now. And you know they all do as a stranger, but you did one like you have been here before me. So the people then take and say, no, we safe now, we all land this. And if we forget we all land back, we need for stand up. So apart from the hot tax war, but the people and the Sierra Leoneans, that particular 10 day, they take advantage on them. So then they make back, they realize, say, we need to fight. Because Bible effort don't say let them fight, then still resist. But was this suffering reflecting on their lives? I think say it was reflecting. And then they make themselves be so desperate and say, let we fight for we all land. So I think
that is powerful. Viewers really listen to it right now. When I forget time where Unona will call on the phone lines and also give in on our contributions them. But as we talk about, tax to resistance, the tax rate cause the people in for grab and decide for cause war and everything. We also want members say we get financial institutions in a salon where they back up with national development. And we want to talk about we party when a local commercial bank. With local commercial bank, they help you for play a vital role when it comes to your money business. And one thing about local commercial bank is that they ensure say whether you get a small business or a big business, that they empower you to the point that you go able for manage your money. And they also get the SIM couple where you can download, and within SIM couple, wherever you do, whether you do offline or you do a free turn or you able for do money transaction, you able for send money, you able for receive money at the same time. So we encourage you for make local commercial bank you party. But they go on a short break, and when we come back, the phone lines then go be open on the numbers that we will make mention of very soon. Stay tuned.
The world don't go digital. Now that's make local commercial bank ready for match up with the world. This now the e-banking department. We get products and services them where you use online. Listen to what we call it.
The e-banking department responsible for all the electronic products in the bank. One, the ATM machines where you can get cash easily from. The points of sales when are some small terminal where you can do your transaction, where they do online transactions as well, where you can see down any site now this world and do transactions. Commercial bank e-banking now the solution to all digital transactions now the country.
For work with Boku Money, not this style. So inside any local commercial bank today and get you couple card, you Visa Classic and property card for make your transactions easy.
Go na shop, you can use the POS and do your transaction easy.
Hello everybody, this is the local commercial bank, the small and medium enterprise department. We there to support small and medium enterprises all over the country. I mean, you will do the small business they like Makituma market, you will get Keke, Okada, and plenty other small business there. We there for make sure to support you for you.
Mama, Papa, brother, sister, join hand with Bank SME loan scheme for make your business grow.
You, yes, I mean you, brother, Papa, get your Okada or your bike with local commercial bank today and get Boku Kopo in your pocket.
With Bank SME scheme, your business just got bigger and better.
Bank SME don't come for make all them small and medium businesses in a salon grow. You businessman and businesswoman, come make you can make relationship.
This April, we do more than talk. We remember, we reclaim, we reconnect. On the brunch, history is no longer in the background, it comes alive. On this journey, we ask, Who are we? The untold discovery. Before the name, before the maps were drawn and borders claimed, before Pedro's ship touched our shores, before the chains tried to silence our story, we were the first footsteps on this soil, the first voices in these forests, the first names carried by the wind. Temne, Mende, Limba, Kono, Fula. Not tribes divided, but the roots of one tree. We rise from kingdoms, from chiefs crowned not by gold, but by honor. From lands where trade was tradition, where food told stories, where cloth spoke identity. We'll walk through the resistance, the hot tax war, the rise of democracy, and on April 27th, 65 years of freedom, we celebrate together. This April, it's not just history, it's our story, your story. Tune in to Radio Fry 97.1 FM, The Brunch Show, Monday to Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. So listen not just with your ears, but with your spirit. From roots to reality, let us uncover who we truly are.
Hello, welcome back again. We don't come up from the break, and I hope so you didn't hear with we this morning. As they talk to you about the tax to resistance, we want make you know say we phone lines are now open on the number 090103841. This morning we want for ask from everything so far we don't talk about the hot tax war, waiting cause the resistance. We want for make you tell we if all we would all learn from history throughout what we talk about today and yesterday, because yesterday we topic link with what they talk today. So we want to know if everything so far we don't talk about will help for shape we country to a better Sierra Leone for make we maintain we identity. Remember, so they celebrate Independence Day in few days time or in a week's time. So we want to understand if everything so far from the resistance, because resistance gets consequences, right? And they can talk about some of the consequences so that we fumble and go no say when it comes to, resistance, when it comes for make you voice out certain things that we not go down well with you, we not go advise you for resist, we not go advise you for going on streets, cause chaos, because you get consequences we want to talk about today. But as we talk about the tax to resistance, we want to make mention of some of the consequences, because we talk backstage say people and be lost their homes, they lost their families, things then be happen. So during the and they all them they first say, oh we not want this tax on we homestead and everything. I feel like then we go to a point of regrets. Some of the people then because of they stand for waiting, they stand for the right, but then we get to a point where they regret. I don't know if you. I will start with you first. But highlight some of the things the way they experience when are a regret to them, where they resist. Because mind you, resistance and not they cause peace. Mind you, are two different people them. The Sierra Leoneans them and the colonial people them. Now war obviously war gets so many consequences the way they come with. It gets so many repercussions them. So what's are some of the repercussions the way history can highlight during the during the resistance of the hot tax war?
Like I think say if we take a look at the war that we don't go through as alone, we don't get. Because I know we can't talk say a bit the way the war. So the experiences that we don't get, and we don't read books them, we see some of the bad things that we happen, where we people then go through. So you resisting the on that particular 10 day, you resisting the protectorate, and then we get more experience, and then we get more weapons, and then we get more expertise. and all.
Colonial
Yeah,
people, them.
so you resisting them per se, they get more advantage over una. Because imagine una they use local things there.
Boy, oh.
Yeah, and
Stone.
now they ain't go use sweet or gun. Now they ain't go use sweet or different other things them. So how you go able teach you teacher, even though it's possible per se, but at that time we may say we did another road of dilemma. We not be know waiting that we don't know nothing about civilization. We're just there. All man they gonna farm we money rich. We net rich or we even tell rich, all man gonna house. Even education, we were not enlightened about it. So you don't see. So where they resist, where these people resisting because they get the knowledge, say they need for resist for protect the land, or were they resisting because of what they were going through?
That's a very, very big question.
So because I know say now waiting them they go through make them resist. If the colonial master, the protectorate there for Donka, they make saloon fine. They make sure say the touch out so that they change. They make sure say food na morning. They call all man, they get out they eat. Alexa Fasi pay 100 you go fence ipula. It's just style like who you go to school. All of us want to be educated. And if school is if school fee go up, you don't get to go tell administration say body on a put and down. You have to go somewhere. Yeah, you have to go somewhere and find it because you want to be educated. So I think that the problem was then we get too much way them be they go through at that time, and the protector will not help for solve the problem. They can add more to the problem. So the resistance it not affect the protectorate per se or the colonial people. It affected the Sierra Leoneans.
Yes.
Because lives were lost, homes were destroyed. So imagine we say we they resist present day. This is not against any colonial or protector. This is against ourselves.
Exactly.
And imagine you defect you brother, you defect you mama, you defect you papa, just because of resistance. And it's happened presently in the political space where people resist. But as Sierra Leoneans, we need to know say we're all one. So if we are trying to resist ourselves,
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, you can tell your name and also where you call from, please.
Yeah, I'm from McKinney.
Okay, what's my contribution this morning?
First of all, I want to thank you for the discussion, and we really learn a lot from Radio 55. Since the intervention, we have actually been a beneficiary of learning because every topic they come about for talk about a very interesting and educative program. And the listener, it actually learn a whole lot. Of course, I'm one of the favorite listeners of this program and this radio. So I don't learn a whole lot. And talking about hot tax, what I reflect in mind during our days in SS1 to SS3, when we talk about the Bible, the Kailundu, and some other people away, we actually play a vital role in this hot tax war. And but I got three questions here for us actually. As to one has to do with what we think say, or what is just that we think say, trigger this hot tax war. That was the thing I go for the listener the safe land because not everybody could get time for ask questions or for knowing them. So like who gets fortunate for listening, I want to ask them this question there on behalf of listener there. What the best and things say 1960 this sort of tax will be happening in 1988, 1998 or so. Then yes. Then also Bible there. Bible and Kailundu, what you would think now, whose influence will be play during this hot tax war? The influence during this hot tax war was what is then we actually play a vital role during this hot tax war. And we think that the lesson will learn from the hot tax war, even for reflect to reach more than this what they do right now. So these are things that just few questions are going for it. I think they are very important. So I'm not just asking questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that contribution, Dave. Thank you, and we will definitely answer the question. Thank you so much. We call her, they ask on behalf of the other one. They would actually trigger.
Well.
Yeah.
If they call her, they listen. If you don't, they listen for most. That's at least I think so. With all a foundation on all of that. Yeah, but well, you call away. They ask. Waiting be trigger. Well, if you look waiting they happen to modern days right now. I no go compare much to the house tax war. Yeah, because now we say we dey democracy now. At least it gets your own advantage as well gets your
compared
own
to
disadvantage. But if you then are a democratic state, you get democracy getting characteristics them and all. You the citizen self. The first one way I think say you go think about na your welfare.
yourself.
So if for yourself, your welfare. So if your welfare then they being catered for by the government, you don't go vex. You go vex. So now one pan some thing then down there, yeah. And you in them term then they like it's like where the colonial masters where them they say this now something na for do power. So at the end of the day, the people them their welfare not be the and not be they take care of their welfare. They not one know about the wetin they be they do or wetin they be they go through safe. They not one know about that. And also you been get aside from Bible where na im more we know about this and this fete here when I be the man by the fete. God that's what I go say. But you will get some people then will be helped by Bible and by the fete. When I be in Kailondo, Suluku, and you get all the names them back where they be also come up and revolt. So not to be like say na be one man fete. Now been fete way be the monarch, all man, maybe the monarch, everybody as alone. Aside from the colonial masters then because them be the gain. Them be the gain. And you also ask about you say I don't remember the last question we talk about. But it all goes down to where we can get the leaders them, yeah. Sometimes then they say oh what we don't cancel, we can't do this, we can't do that day. But at the end of the day, where you see them they go, a different thing we they see from them. A different thing we they hear from them. Where to be they expect something not in the but I know I go too deep. Yeah, but during the
what tax?
The hot tax, you will get Boku in fact of course Boku people in die power.
Of course.
War not a good thing, whether not good, whether not bad. Yeah. Although the colonial masters then be kill Boku na the protectorate. But likewise, the people themselves na the protectorate then kill then kill because then be get the local weapon there. But now we land we know side for fete, we know we land, we know side for hide, we know side for put ambush, we know side for do this. So then self being killed.
Hello, good morning. Sorry, get a call. Hi, you can tell your name and also the call from, please. Hello.
Hi, happy Independence
In advance, right?
You get to me?
Yes, but
You hearing me?
you can come on your radio, please. Okay, we get you clear now. So, what's my contribution for
Thank
we this
you.
morning?
First of all, I want for greet Unam and I want for thank you. For it possible for we all. And I just want to go straight to the point where Amara Barcelona be able to ask on behalf of me. For me, I believe for say incessant for able know what to make what in trigger by Bure and other people for let them kind to that kind notation because I believe for say this we country now we own. Now just because of the way we will be don't open up to the way there, we make them one pound they want take and see the for take advantage over we. Now then they make the Bure act. And it's supposed to act for in people and for freeing people and from slavery. You know, just like Mao Nelson Mandela do na South Africa, you know, and come out and stand firm for in people. I believe for say they not react from bad. Now and the right way they do, so that at least we go able to stop bullying because the weight them always then they stand for bully the African people, So if they ask, I believe for say now that they make them react.
Mm.
And they do at times are not able to come for listening or another for
Hello.
uh,
Oh, I think so. We lost. Yes, my.
So let's just correct you on that part. The weight people are not always bullying us. Yeah. And if we can check back, they help us greatly. Present days. So we don't say the weight people that they bully we.
So I want to make you convince the listeners and audience now.
So now, right, at that point, we be they go through a lot. And they took advantage of us. But now, if you dey check, one do small thing, logo international community, where the funds are coming from. Now, if you want development, all my want go America. And they open their arms, they accept we. Most of the people that are America, they work. So now we understanding is why we're hating the weight is because of past history. We did go,
don't happen.
Yeah, waiting may don't happen. But presently, not all weight are bad people. Even though racism still there, but don't not get the mindset say the weights are bad people. They are good people. You understand? Who they talk this. But at the who cancel the hot stack.
Hello. I think we
Yes,
call. Hello, good morning.
yes, I'm very sorry. Now the network
Okay.
perhaps and just as how we can come out, I believe for say Sierra Leone. Now then kind platform there we need. We are in people and they able say their mind, able know some figures they will don't lost for long term. Like Manchoko, many more who get prominence and women that when are well educated women them where then come from where them biological and from Sierra Leone. So like I believe for say we all be the look at and say there people that they're supposed for react because somebody know they come and one for can't take you land and one rule you back one kind way where you not go able to understand you need better life. Like Dandy they all they be do that they for a better life day in Sierra Leone. And we thank God for that because civilization show and most of West Africa people and I say Sierra Leone they be the land. Though we then say they know will not be may not be done born it, so to say. Where I come, I realize now, say, hey, some like even Ghana, Nigeria, and many more African countries, West Africa, they can't salon for can get and the education or for let them get a civilization, So that's alone don't mount we. But I don't know what think can happen where we can look low upon ourselves. Even now, education will become a little bit. So I go say static. Somebody they don't come under, but he puts something before them for even interpret in manner. So you see, and what's that education for? Now innovation, education it mean about innovation.
Yeah.
So now that, so like when I can come, me for me, I appreciate you and say if I not listen to them, I dey take and say, wow, I don't miss something during the day, because I need something I may aid, not to like for say all the time money or other thing, but I will get the interest from a country where the young one they, so I tell you thank you and the one that we don't pass away for the freedom of this country. Let God grant the heaven. We're not going to name them all. We're not going to name them all. Just as soon as they do. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that contribution. Yes,
So
Rosalind.
like what we brother just we dey talk about. Me I can always say Ole Salon go develop because we are rich. We really rich.
Yeah.
We get we really get, but it starts with our mindset. We as Sierra Leonean, we go there because we get this habit here where we say okay, if me don't disagree with something, don't Alman go agree with that thing day.
We don't say enemy.
Yeah. No, hold on. You go agree with that thing day before me. Or you go, if I don't disagree with something, you go disagree with that thing day before me.
Yeah.
But behind me back, you go agree.
Yeah.
So we get our habit stage. That's snitch. The right word. So you go see some man don't say, me, I don't tell you now this I want to do now this. But You go see some other one they turn them back.
Down envelope.
Do other thing because they don't go talk to you in a corner or they don't go give you something. You change.
So you did do.
So
you they listen.
That selfish business they between in between we self as Sierra Leoneans. If we not change her, this country they far for us.
I like the fact
True say talk me.
Would they refresh yourself back because
True say
we
talk
about for celebrate Independence Day.
True say
And
talk
the
me.
most important thing where we they celebrate independence is identity. And most Sierra Leoneans, they don't even identify themselves, who that them be, who side them come out, and who they are presently.
not.
So imagine you as Sierra Leoneans, like even a way for display Sierra Leone. Also within our social media, we dey say salon no better, salon a bad country, salon dirty. What have you done
to improve your country?
So it's not all the time we ask the question, Mama Salon, what have you done for me? But what have you done?
What you don't do for salon?
So most of the time, we just the question, we just the make sure say we play more emphasis on the problem. But if you have the solution, you the keeper.
Yes.
Say now,
For you and even if the next man get the solution, say if you go anti fan for mama.
So you they keep the solution. So this one as selfishness, then we don't lost our identity. We're not even able to recognize ourselves, say we're not Sierra Leoneans anymore. We get cultures, we have traditions that we used to practice. Now, if they say then tradition and they now old age. But those are the same traditions other countries that they practice. Nigeria big pass with Nigeria they practice tradition. Imagine, let's just take example of the speed when I know the biggest streamer, YouTube, and speed through several African countries there, but was Sierra Leone never selected. So because of what we did try for watch for culture, a way of displaying culture, but how far we Sierra Leoneans them don't make sure say we display with culture out there. So we post this here and they rush for Ghana salon say, like can say this. All say we they say salon no better. Look the road bar, look where dirty.
And as when they talk, I feel like because of the misplaced identity, I feel like it not starts from now. It starts from long term. Because if the white people can meet an identity, people will get a fixed, mindset. So God, then they get away for dominating.
Imagine the kangaroo mama chain.
True.
This chain in final.
If forget say you get calories, you get diamonds and all. So we not be no.
So the misplaced identity it starts from lengthen and they where them they resist and all. But we almost don't come to the wrap of the show and we get a very powerful event where they come up where na the book Nick. But I want to guess where they host the event. I want to make it talk about and so that we go invite you officially.
So happy independence again in advance. And we all let's try for make Salon a better place. And Booknik is one of the platform where we don't try for make sure say not only for networking or not only for go read books or not only for picnic, but this is a platform that has been established where most of the time young people they're not able to get access to big people in our country. And most of the time you don't graduate work no day. You sit on a house thinking that now you need for mingle. You need for know person need for know you what before ever you say okay you can do this job. No job no day where they give for free right now. So Booknik is one of the events where we read books. Firstly, the Book Lovers Community is a group of different university students across the country. We have students from Central University, FBC, and Media and Unimax studying mass communication and different other people them. But aside from that, as an organization, last year we donated 25 cartons of books to school library. And reason being we they do this Booknik now for give back to society. And this year, with the plan for make sure say we help 10 picking there with school learning materials them in the provinces. So imagine young people rising. We don't have it, but we make sure say we give back to society in a more positive way. Aside of that, they say, but me money that they go pay for. Nah. So in the Booknik of itself, it's a full package. Yeah, we have the tickets of 300. We now ordinary. The 300 tickets. They get free book. Now you read books. Now we get a movie night. We get a karaoke session. Now we get games and they get free painting. Imagine how painting expensive in a salon. We the Canva and all. So we do this not for the money, but for CC Sierra Leoneans, young people come together and network and get a discussion. And this booknik event also we get a panel discussion. Okay. And the Deputy Minister of Tourism go there. We get health practitioners them. We get somebody from the media back as well. We go there. So this night moments where we discuss, ask questions, because most times we can't hold them accountable if they are far away from us. But if we dine as family, we play as family, then they tell we see where they no plan tell we. So this is about the booknik. We have the ordinary 300, the VIP 500, and the golden for 2, which is 1,500. And the event is happening at HQ Clubhouse this Friday, 5:30.
This Friday.
The 5:30 is for educative session and that of games and reading and all. Then we get 7:30 where we open to red carpet, we get karaoke, we get movie night. So come, this is a great idea being established for every Sierra Leone and can celebrate the independence.
Really powerful. I hope they wanna get history book to say we go learn, but we culture, we country, we identity. Like I really talk about identity and all. But family, we don't come to the end of the show today, and we guests then don't do justice to what they talk about today. They don't enlighten we so much that we don't able to understand certain things to them. Where will be the struggle with? So for come to the wrap, we want to say una thank you. You will call you will send you comments the Facebook section. We want to say plenty thank you for joining we. Until tomorrow, then I are back same time, 10 a.m. till 11. Make sure you did near your radio every Monday to Friday. Bye-bye.
At Misha Group of Companies, we keep you connected, protected, and in control. Whether you're working from home, running a business, or streaming your favorite shows, our high-speed internet service delivers the speed and reliability you need. With Mitchcom ISP internet services, you enjoy the luxury of ultra-fast broadband, fiber optic and VPN solutions, 99.9% uptime, and 24/7 customer service. We don't just connect you, we secure you. Our MSA Michelle Security Agency offer professional protection with skin guards for homes, businesses, and events, 24/7 monitoring, emergency response, advanced surveillance technology, from the digital world to your front door. Michelle Group of Companies is your partner in connectivity and security. Visit our head office at 71 D. Wilkinson Road, Freetown, or you can email us on alias@mitchcom.sl or info@mitchcom.sl. You can also visit our website at www.mitchcom.sl or contact the numbers on your screen. Michelle Group of Companies. Stay connected, stay protected.